everyone, and welcome back to Heart and Soul Home. My name is Monica. Today I'm going to take you along on a little project that I was going to do, and I thought, well, you guys might be interested and want to see how I kind of work with succulents. I'm going to do this planter. I love this planter. I got this last year at Target, and I sat there and I waited and waited and waited for it to go on clearance, but I got it for 20 bucks and I love it. It's a gray cement. And it's shallow, you know, to these beautiful little rough edges. It's just really, really cute. But what I thought I would do is use succulents in this one this year. So what I've got going on is I've got my planter and it's got drainage. I've got my cactus soil or succulent soil. It'll say either one. And that's important because that kind of soil for cactus or for succulents needs a drier soil, and it needs to be able to dry out because succulents don't need a lot of water or like a lot of water because they hold on to their water in their foliage. So I've got that. I've got some water here that I'm gonna water in at the end, and I'm gonna go ahead and use a cactus formula, organic from Espoma. This is for cactus or succulents. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the water, and when I water it in, we'll fertilize it as well. So what I'm gonna do, I kind of do the same thing as I would a outside planter. I'm gonna go ahead and look at what my centerpiece is gonna be. And I think this tall pink, this is a Kalanchoe. I'm gonna list all of the succulents names under below because I cannot pronounce all of these at once, but I will put a link down below of what all the plants were, but they are all succulents. So I'm gonna take this and make a little well here in the bottom, and I'm gonna take this out. It is very common to have to kind of pinch off, you know, dead at the bottom here. That's why I kind of have a little towel here. It's very common to have to kind of fix up before you plant any kind of plant. You know, somewhat just roughing up the bottoms here. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this right here in the middle. And with succulents, I like to pack it in, okay? It typically isn't going to be here for a long time in this kind of arrangement. It's kind of like a fairy garden. You know, they're not designed to be set in for a long period of time. But so what I'm going to do is, this needs a little bit down. We need to probably fill it, but I'm going to wait until I have all my plant dirt, and maybe I won't. So what I'm just going to do is start going around, and as you can see, these plants are very dry. You know, you want that. And the nice thing with a succulent is you can take apart, the roots are really not embedded, and I can use a lot of whoops, I just had to pull that out, the dirt that was in the pot. So here's one, and I want it to be able to be, you could see it all the way around. So I'm just gonna move and just start adding some great color all the way around. It's all different browns and greens, and it's just, I think, a great color combination. Now, if you really want to be tricky and one of these comes off, this is one of the leaves, you can propagate these. You can put this in a tray in some dirt and propagate another plant. So when something falls off like that, you don't have to necessarily just throw it away. You could, you know, create another plant in there. Okay, so I've got kind of like a, and I'll show you this side, but I've got kind of like a orangey green over here. I want something kind of different over here. So we're gonna take this, let's see if I can pronounce this name. No, I cannot. So I will let you know in the description below what this is. But I'm just breaking off at the roots, using a lot of that dirt. You can separate succulents a lot of times, and that means like taking off a little piece, and you know, maybe you want half of it on this side and you want half of it on that side. There's so much you can do. This is just and they love the dry dirt. It's really kind of amazing. It's kind of hard for me to turn this around. I love this little one, and I think this is going to be, let's see what this is, Haworthia? I don't know, but look how root bound that one is. Wow, that is crazy. I'm going to go ahead and bring this down and put this right here in the front. I just love this little specialty one. Okay, I really like that one there. I want to save all these cans because I want to make sure that I name them all for you. So I'm going to bring this one, whoopsie, and now I've got half of the dirt just came out. So that's okay, I can use that other half in other plantings. I'm going to take this one right here. So we've just got some nice variety, and I might even split some of this up in terms of each one of these echeveras. I can probably break off, is what I'm thinking. See, like here's one. Okay, so I can put this one right here, pack it in real nice, maybe another one. The root system is pretty small for these ones, you know what I mean? And just kind of back that in, and then here's an extra one that we can plant right up against here. And that, oh my goodness, now I thought I was gonna need more dirt, but I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. See, that's all I need is that little piece. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna just plant it right in here. And then I'm gonna take this little one and plant it right over here next to this cute one. Maybe I take a little bit of the dirt, puncture it in here. Now let's see, now I've got one left. So I'm thinking I need to make a bigger show over here. So I'm going to, it's kind of hard to do this upside down, whoops. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one and plant this right in here. And that looks amazing. Now see, I could propagate that. I don't really have the time or energy to do that, but you know what I mean? There can be a no waste. So what I'm gonna do is kind of move this out of the way because now I've got dirt all over. I'm gonna clean up my area and then we can water it in. Okay, so I've got the plant, you know, all cleaned up and my little area here cleaned up. So now I'm gonna water it in just like I would do a regular other pot. But again, I'm using the Espoma Organic Cactus because you want a cactus fertilizer for a succulent arrangement. I'm just gonna squirt in a couple of squirts. There's directions on the back, but these directions would be for a bigger watering can, you know, if you're gonna do a larger section. So I just put a little bit in, and I like this kind of design for a watering can because I can go in and intentionally water in certain areas instead of just overhead, because a lot of the cactus don't like that, or a succulent. So you want to just go in and just intentionally go to certain, you know, right at the root balls and just water in really good. You've got your nutrients in here, they're getting a nice water. Go right to the roots. See how that is just nice, how it's going to go just right where I'm trying to get it instead of just all over the place. And I will water these probably once every week, maybe a week and a half, depending on time of year. If it's in the winter, I would probably every 2 weeks. These succulents will hold on to water in, that's why their leaves are so thick, because they will hold on to their water in their leaves. So they don't like a lot of water and don't need a lot of water. I'm just kind of getting these watered in so that we have a nice, you know, place for the roots to root in and start the plant off right. So this is it, and I think it turned out really, really pretty. I think, you know, from all sides, it's a beautiful plant. I think this around here will be the front, but again, as you walk through, you'll be able to see it anywhere. So I'm gonna show you where I placed it. So this is where I decided to place it, and I just think it's just nice with the farmhouse sign and the wood wall, with the, you know, the gray kind of cement look, and then my other plantrarium here and my tiered tray here. I just think this is a nice little spot, and I think it turns up and just, I think it looks beautiful, and it's something different, and it's unexpected, and I love that about all kinds of arrangements. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little video, and I was able to give you a little bit of inspiration on a beautiful little piece of art that I just think beautiful centerpieces or beautiful plant arrangements just make some of the best decor around in the house. And you know, it feels good that I did this, I made this myself, and it's beautiful, and I hope I gave you a little bit of inspiration and a little bit of motivation to get out there and do something fun. I hope you have a great day. I hope you will take one moment to hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notifications and hit all. That will tell you whenever my videos are going live. Have a great day. I appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.